Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We're on the test server, and today I'm going to be checking out and giving you my first impressions and thoughts. Issue worth going for. That's a cool animation. That's pretty sick. Gretel Hagbane, the Halloween fusion, starts on Thursday, which is tomorrow when you're watching this. Um, let's take a look. So, what is she all about? Fairly simple and straightforward. Her A1, decreased defense. If her partner is there, we are going to be looking at them together, by the way, to see her in the best circumstance. Slight spoiler warning. I think if you don't have Hansel, she honestly really sucks. But yeah, if Hansel's on the same team, this is an AoE attack with decreased defense and an extra hit against enemies under any buffs, which is kind of cool. We're going to try out a couple of different blessings to see. Basically, I'm going to see maybe the anti-stone skin blessing with this might be able to nuke through stone skin with like ally attack. I don't know. Let's find out. Her A2 is actually pretty decent. 3-turn cooldown, 4 hitter, ignores different amounts of defense, and if she kills an enemy, resets the skill and fills her turn meter, which is nice. Her A3 is her AoE attack, which decreases turn meter. If Hansel's there, there's a 50% turn meter decrease that can't be resisted and boosts her turn meter for enemies alive after the attack. And her passive gives her 50% turn meter when an enemy gets an extra turn. If Hansel is there, he also gets 50% turn meter. I think this would be particularly good against mythicals. The active has a 3-turn cooldown. If Hansel's on the same team and he dies, she instantly gets to do her nuke because she's got a 30% attack in all battles aura, which is cool. Hansel very quickly is very similar. This is sort of going to be a showcase of the two of them. His A1 is the same as hers, except it's with a weaken. His A2 is a double hitter, extra turn if he kills an enemy, ignore shield unkillable. His A3 is actually pretty solid. If Gretel's on the same team, he ignores 30% defense. It's an AoE attack, and he increases all enemy skills by 2 turns, and it cannot be resisted. His passive, pretty cool too. He reflects fear and true fear. If Gretel is there, she also reflects them, which means for Hydra, they cannot be feared, which is really good. And again, if she's on the same team and she is killed, he will activate Baneful Burst. He has a 33% arena attack aura, which is better than hers, but hers works everywhere. I mean, it's or it's kind of pointless. Like, is 3% in arena really that important? I don't think so. I've given them both Nature's Wrath for like 15% more damage when they place decreased defense weaken. Let me show you her build. I'll actually show you his build as well. So what I figured was, because we're going to use them in, they're both pretty straightforward, by the way, damage dealers. What I decided to do was to make her faster, right? Seeing as she can be doing extra hits against enemies under buffs, and I'm thinking we might try her out. I'm expecting it to suck, but maybe this will be good for hopefully she can smash Stone Skin. He can do, I don't know. But one thing I've done, I've put him in 4-piece of Stone Skin, and I've left her totally vulnerable, right? And the idea here is that obviously the 4-piece stone skin is probably more useful for arena to protect these squishy nukers on turn 1. But the concept is, well, if she dies, if they are faster and they kill her, then we will automatically come in with Hansel and do an AoE lockout, interrupt their team. We'll get to do it for free, which I think is good. So I actually want him to be protected by Stone Skin. I want her to not be protected at all. Maybe a bold choice, we'll see. I put her in intentionally, basically the gear I have on my ninja, because we're going to be comparing them pretty directly. She's got 6-piece Merciless, 2-piece Cruel, 40% ignore defense, kind of nuts. Like I said, Nature's Wrath. I've given her very good stats, 7.7k attack, 246 speed, 309% crit damage, 313 accuracy. I gave her these masteries. Oh, God, I didn't want to move everything. I wanted to just move me. You could probably give her the support tree if you need accuracy. I don't think it really matters too much. I thought that this one would be nice, methodical, for like Hydra and Blender teams. Because Plarium has said that they're supposed to be good in Blender teams. To show you Hansel, he's very similar now. He is in 4-piece lethal, 4-piece stone skin. So he gets the stone skin buff. However, he has a lot less ignore defense than she does. And yeah, she obviously has the merciless, the cooldown reduction as well. So like she's getting a lot more damage than he is, but he's gonna be hopefully protected in arena. His stats then, it's lower, 7.2k attack, lower speed, bit higher on the crit damage. So yeah, that's him right there. His masters, I think, are the exact same. That's the build. Let's jump into Hydra first. So I'm going into Nightmare. Obviously, obviously my gear is going to be better than most people. It's because I want to compare this directly to the team I actually use on Nightmare. And I will, by the way, have a video on my Nightmare Hydra team that I've just used. It's my old Nightmare Hydra team with one champion change, which actually you can see it here. Spoiler, it's Uko. Mighty Uko coming back in. I famously not a big fan of Mighty Uko. I brought him back in, the Nightmare Hydra. But here we go. We can see Gretel's AoE, about 140,000. Same thing with Hansel, about 140,000. Now, bearing in mind that Hansel is missing a chunk of ignore defense that she does have. Hansel does seem to maybe hit a little bit harder. I don't know what their exact multipliers are right there. There we see Hansel's A2 was doing about 150 per hit. Here she comes in. Oh, that was her A1, about 100k AoE. And yeah, it's sort of, I think, a fun thing with this team. For our decreased defense and our weaken, there's his AoE right there. Very nice. That was his A1. His A1 double hits. Hansel's A1 is actually pretty good against Hydra. Double hits if enemies have got debuffs. There's her A2, by the way. Her A2, actually quite strong. Again, she's got pretty nutty gear, guys, but she was coming in and slamming about 200k per hit with her A2 for about 800k total. A decapitated head takes 3 times damage, so if they have all of the debuffs, pretty good. 800k times 3 was what? 2.4 million potentially. Potentially a massive, massive hit if everything lines up correctly. Will it line up correctly? Maybe not. But she could definitely hit hard. Yeah, you can see the concept of this team. I will be, like I said, showing you the different variant of it. But we've got Lady Mikage in there for the ally attack. There you go. There's you saw actually the A2. That was 500 to 600 per hit with 4 hits. Yeah, it's over 2 million damage. Decreased defense, weaken on a head. We've got Lady Mikage for the ally attack, increased attack. We've got Krisk, who's giving us increased speed, AoE decreased speed, mischief tanking, keeping us alive. Uko is in there for buff stripping, block buffs, some decreased attack, though Krisk does that as well. He also brings in the revive, because they will die in this run. In fact, I might pause this and try to find the part where they did die. And yeah, then we've got a mythical, not very obtainable. The goal of this is not to be an obtainable video. It's just to show you a high-end showcase so you get a real concept of how they compare to, in this case, going to be Ninja and Varl. But yeah, we've got, what's his name? Androck. He is in there for healing, increased resistance, and lots of turn meter boosting. Yeah, we can see your damage pretty good. Let me pause it. Let me try to find a part where they die so we can see the passives actually kind of being useful. Okay, so I think it was around here we're going to see somebody die somehow. Oh, probably from this reflect damage. We've got reflect damage, ally attack. Boom, she kills herself. And there we go. We get a free AoE from him. Now, he actually killed himself as well, which is hilarious. But that's why we've got the reviver in there with Uko. It was just to basically, before this Hydra nerf, just small tangent. Before the Hydra nerf, I ran this team, but I didn't run Uko. I was actually running with Wallmaster Atharion. But with the Hydra nerf happened, and I was away on holiday in Japan, and I was like, I don't have time to sort this out. I just put in Uko. Here we go. We'll see him revive them both, and yeah, it's kind of nice. Get them revived up. But there we go. This gives you an idea for the team. I thought it was quite fun, right? The ally attack from Mikage, bringing in the decreased defense, the weaken from them. It's sort of a blender type composition. Cool. Yeah, let's see how it does. And the results, I actually realized I could fast forward through this. I was bringing up the picture, but the result, we had people dying all over the place. But there we go. So this is Nightmare Hydra. Like I said, this is my actual team, but popping in Gretel and Hansel. And again, to reiterate, they do both have 5-star blessings, obviously, for this, which is giving them that damage boost. I wouldn't be shocked if there was like a hero's path or something, some events to get the souls for probably both of them. But there we go. We can see the damage. It was 350 million damage on Nightmare Hydra. This is post-nerf. And yeah, Gretel did more. I do think that Hansel actually does do more damage. I think that the difference here is because she has the stronger gear. She's got that extra 15% ignore defense on everything, which is not insubstantial, to be completely honest. And she's got the merciless cooldown reduction as well. So I think that's what's going on. But yeah, I think it also makes sense, right? Her decreased defense is not as important, so if she's using her active skills, it's a bit better. Whereas the weaken from Hansel, we don't have any other source of weaken in this team. But there you go. How good is this, though? Well, let me get up the comparison. Let me show you. All right, so if this is the picture of the run, what I did was, it is, bearing in mind, 2 different rotations of Hydra on the live game. And I also realized I forgot to change Uko into Cruelty here on the test server. But it's not a huge deal. But I ran the same key on the live game, literally right after this, with Ninja and Varl in instead. Like I said, if you want to see this key, by the way, I am going to be doing a full breakdown of this team probably like tomorrow or sometime in the next few days, whenever it fits into the video schedule. But I've got the run recorded and everything, so it will be there for you to see. But you can see what changed with this team. 5-star Ninja, 2-star Varl only, 2-star. We did. This is quite damning, I think. Not double the damage, but it's damn close. 300 million more damage. That is crazy. 140, 120. Ninja and Varl, 150 for Varl, 2-star. 315 for Ninja. Now, Ninja, obviously, he's getting pulled in by the Lady Mikage A1. It's a little bit better. We did get an extra, like, 10 million because Uko is in War Master. He does have Cruelty. War Master helps him stack Cruelty faster as well. So that's definitely improving it a bit. I mean, switching Ninja to Cruelty is definitely giving, and War Master is giving us a few more million, but nonetheless, we're still miles ahead. It's still not even close. Unfortunately, I don't have any other comparisons to show you, right? Because it's the Hydra nerf. I was away. I literally have nothing else done or prepared for Hydra, I'm afraid. But I think this is enough to say, compare them to any of the other top Hydra teams. I genuinely think this is one of the best case scenarios. Like, come on, Lady Mikage with Gretel and Hansel. It's got to be one of the best case scenarios to put him in with. A Krisk in there as well. Androck the Myth. Like, it doesn't get all that much better than this for them. Like, I don't know what you could do differently. Like maybe an Aestrid in there, maybe Cardial instead of Mikage. Maybe some tweaks, but they're just not good. Let's be honest. They're just not good for Hydra. I'm super disappointed, actually. I really thought that this would be stronger with the Mikage ally attacks, but honestly, it is not. So, are they worth getting for Hydra? No. And again, is Gretel worth it for Hydra? Without Hansel? God, she's not even worth it for Hydra with him. Not even good with him. So without him, there's no way they're going to be. So I don't see a point in even doing a showcase of them without. It's just not going to work. So yeah, they're super, super disappointing. And bearing in mind, she is a fusion, and he's likely to be a guaranteed. If he's not, then it's even worse. How do you get him? So this is rough because you need 2 champions to just not be very good. You're way better off using Ninja, which anyone who's able to get this Gretel fusion probably has that free Ninja that they gave away again recently. If you did Thor I think is miles better as well. Where's Thor is going to be so much better too. Trunda, of course, it's not even it's just a joke. So yeah, they're rough. Let's look at Arena. Maybe they can redeem themselves in Arena. I don't know. Let's find out. So I'll put this together first. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't work, we'll switch things up. Maybe I'm going to be too slow, actually. I guess we'll see. But we've got, I think, fairly accessible sort of team, assuming that we've got them both with this. We'll try them with this first, and then we might actually switch them both over to the anti-stone skin blessing to see if that works with the blender comp. I don't really think it will, honestly, but let's find out. We've got Mikage for the ally attack. They are a blender, which is the AoE A1s with the ally attack, it's a blender comp. He brings the increased attack, ally attack. She is perfect. Then we've got the speed aura, and it's Arman's, right? This is pretty darn, top tier accessible-ish. Champs, right? Fusion champ and the guaranteed. You need to be pretty far in, obviously, to the game to get them, but still, if this doesn't work, probably nothing much will. So okay, he is faster, but we cut in. Okay, we've cut in. I mean, let's see. It doesn't really matter who we choose with the ally attack because they're going to be AoE. Let's put it 1 times speed. Let's see this. Let's see what they do. Tormin, why? I don't believe it, guys. Tormin is wrecking us. Let's get rid of this horse because if we try to deplete his turn meter, he's going to do his A1, which is annoying. Oh god, Tormund is just destroying us. Okay, here comes Hansel. We could actually do this. Ignore shield and unkillable. It wouldn't ignore the ally attack. Extra turn if he kills an enemy. I mean, let's just smack him and lock him out, right? It's okay damage. About 60 million there. Not crazy. But it was decent. We can do this. Stun him at least. Try to get back around. So what does she do? Ignores a bunch of defense. Decrease enemy turn meters. Boosts her turn meter, which is going to be kind of bad. I mean, can she kill? Let's see. Can she kill? She's got a ton of ignore defense, right? She's in Merciless. Let's go 1 time speed. Can she kill her? Probably not with a 4-hitter when she's protected by him. She should kill him, though. Oh, never mind. Destroyed. That was actually pretty good. I take it back. That was actually pretty good. Silken Snare didn't reduce the Stone Skin, unfortunately. This fight's looking like a win. Okay, this is much better performance than what we saw from the last fight. Don't get us again, Tormund. Don't do it. All right, let's see. Bonk bonk got the kill. We can lock him out now. Oh, it actually removed the thing. That's fine. And her, 22k per hit. Not bad. Okay, that actually went all right. All right, let's try one on full auto. You've seen how it works. Let's see it full auto, which is what you sort of would want to do with a blender team. Usually it's just full auto. There they go in. The AoEs, decent damage. You can see, ooh, the stone skin was almost broken. Okay. Let's maybe try find Bronco's team again. That was cool. Just a tanky team. Not really any damage there. Let's try YST. He might outspeed us, just lock us out. If we get locked out, we are in trouble. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Now, we can stun him. I have set up the AI to do that. And now we can just wait for Mikage to get back. Oh! Wait, how does she get her move off? What the heck? Did we just get not locked out or something? What happened there? Oh, it's her A1. Oh, that's actually really good. I didn't think about that. Of course, her A1 is an AoE always because they're on the team together. Oh, man, that was some big single time. Oh, okay. Actually pretty good for Arena. Huh. All right. I mean, we've got really good gear on them, I would say. But nonetheless, this is working surprisingly well. His Armans, that was a bit weird. Gonna really wreck multiple of them. Okay, here we go. That's good. Gonna polymorph her. That's fine. Sanctified Knives gonna kill him. Extra turn. Lock him out. He's gonna die then. Oh, but because he died, she does that. Fires it off. Did he not get crit or something? That was a bit weird. Shadow Seeker bolts. Oof. Okay, we can probably still win this. Let's not have him polymorph. Okay, never mind. You can do it. Kill him, sheep. It's gonna manual. Oh, he's too strong. Sheep. Yes, sheep gets the kill. Yo, we're winning some fights, boys. We're winning some fights. Barbstaff. Well, let's see this one just outsped and slammed down. This one doesn't look so good. But like he's gonna lock us out. How did their A1s do against this lockout? Okay, so she's gonna switch over now. Come in, stun, got polymorph. That's unfortunate. What can we do? Die. Oh wait, we didn't die. A1 didn't do much. His A1 also didn't do much. Buff strip. Good. That's gonna killed all of us. Bummer. So it didn't trigger. But yeah, they're actually not too bad. Funny enough, they're actually okay against lockout. I know we just lost that one. But considering their A1s are the AoE damage, and they just fire off their moves for free when one of them dies, could be kind of an interesting counter against lockout. Kind of. Okay, let's see. Can we find that Bronco team again? That's what I want to see. Or just anyone in Stone Skin, I suppose, would work just fine. I'm not seeing that Bronco one, fortunately. Do a couple more resets, and if we don't see it, we'll switch it up. Spending all the gems. There was Boozor. He might have some Stone Skin. Okay, let's just switch him. Let's switch him out. Let's do Boozor. Let's go to our champions. Let's switch him up to Stone Skin. Breaking. Is it any good, or is it absolute trash? That's fine. Cracking Root, 60% more damage to Stone Skin. I don't think the Nature's Wrath, it is useful for them in Arena, but it's not like a game changer. And let's be honest, they're so bad for Hydra, you don't really care. I mean, let's see. Let's see. Maybe watch him not have any Stone Skin. We'll do a couple of fights. We'll find one with Stone Skin. I think we'll call it. Okay, he has a couple in Stone Skin. He has a couple. There they go in. Yeah, it's not too impressive, is it? Actually, let's leave it on auto. Let's see what happens on auto. Polymorph her. Bam, decent smack. Look at that turn meter pushback is decent. He's firing off his AoE because they killed her. He does it again. You know, they're actually pretty all right for Arena. Like, we're winning a lot of these fights now. I mean, we've got Arman's Mikage. It's not a bad team, to be blunt, but they're making it work. Let's see, can they smash through what's his name? Ultimate Death Knight? Can they kill him with a Stone Skin breaking? The Stone Skin breaking has been a little bit underwhelming. Let's see. They come in. Oh wow, look at the Ultimate Death Knight Stone Skin. It's half gone. And yeah. Oh, and it got removed, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, look, if you very simply complete this entire fusion and get the guaranteed Hansel, and you get 6-star souls for both of them, yeah, then they might be okay against they might actually break Stone Skins. Is that worth it? I don't know. Let's do one more fight. But there you go. So let me know what you guys think about it. For me, this is such an interesting... Let's see against the Stone Skin here. Almost smashed it on Sifi. Half smashed it on Ultimate Death Knight. Again, that's just with an ally attack. Oh, but you can see there, they're coming in. They didn't actually touch the Ultimate Death Knight this time. Now I'm quite worried the Wukong might just one-shot us. Very possible. Oh, no, she's one-shot him. She's gotten some extra turn meter. He's dead. Boom. Okay. Yeah, look, honestly, it's such a shocking showcase for me to do. I found that for Hydra, I was shocked by how bad they were. I really thought they'd be better for Hydra. I was blown away by how bad they are for Hydra. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, for Hydra, really unimpressed. For Arena, it's the opposite. I went into Arena now for this video thinking, okay, they're gonna suck. And then they actually ended up being pretty darn good. So yeah, it was a really interesting one to test. Way worse in Hydra than I expected. Actually better in Arena than I expected. Now, I think the issue is Gretel good in Arena without Hansel? No, I don't think so. I mean, she might be okay with a Skull Crown and like a Blender team, but I did feel like a big part of what made this good was that, you know, her getting that extra hit if Hansel is there and he dies. That's really strong. This turn meter pushback being irresistible and stronger if Hansel is there. It's really strong. She doesn't even do the AoE A1 without Hansel. So, yeah, that's the thing. They're way better together in Arena than I expected. But, is it worth the effort of doing the entire fusion, getting souls for them, getting Hansel as well, getting 2 entire new champions, then, of course, gearing them up? There's opportunity cost. If you gear them up, you can't gear up your other damage dealers. Is it worth all of that? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I think still at the end of it, although they impress me in Arena, they have to be together in really good gear, probably with someone like a Mikage. There's a pretty hefty cost to that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think though from this, because like I said, this did not go how I expected it to go. I still think that for most people, my thought would be this is a fusion you should skip. And you'll be in a way more comfortable position moving in towards the next couple of months. So that would be my thoughts, but let me know what you think. And yeah, I think Gretel without Hansel, I think she's rubbish, pretty much. YST did say maybe that this could be really good for Fire Knight, so stay tuned for that. Maybe he'll do a showcase there, or other people will. But that's my thoughts. I think that's enough for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.